Number 82. Number 82.
It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got Miller, Sharp out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Pittman in at the force line. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the 1. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's MP, and he lays it up and in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Miller outside. Pass to Pittman. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Knicks with it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Oh,
big time right there.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Gatling. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Here's MP. And there's the drive.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Connects from downtown.
Such an integral part to...
Timeout called, Knicks. Here's Pittman, Halliburton outside. Here's Sharp. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Sharp against MP.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Halliburton, Sharp out there with Miller, and it's Gatling in at the shooting guard position. Here's Miller. Now Halliburton. He launches. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Knicks trail by 15. MP jacks up a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
I think those are the kinds of shots he needs to be taking if he wants to get out of this rut.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Miller fires, buries it from outside.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3 ball is down.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Pacers lead 94-82.
1:51 left in the 4th. They double-team Halliburton. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bridges. Here's MP. Oh, he jammed it.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Indiana leading by 10. Now Halliburton. Outside Miller. Anunoby with a double team. Miller outside from downtown. Money from three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
86.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they avoid the season series sweep. This team played with pride to get the dub tonight.
Yeah, and at 1-3, I mean, their record against this team obviously not pretty, but again, to your point, it's about pride and not being swept.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And the Knicks making a change here. Impe's checked in. From deep. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Number 82.
43 seconds left in the final quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
Number 82.
And here's Halliburton.
Pacers lead.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Indiana ball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. That's off.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Cash from downtown.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
MP! It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
To take the lead. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And J.B. Bickerstaff Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave,